We're planning on doing some camping this year, and with a 1-year-old, you know how it is. It's good to have goals, but sometimes things are easier said than done. But as of now, we're hoping to be able to do some camping. And this Set Power fridge has been working great for us so far. No complaints, it's been awesome. And as of right now, I'm just running it off of the truck's power. I have it plugged into the 12-volt port here. And there's kind of two downsides to that. Number one, I do have like a dry cell AGM battery up front. So that battery can handle draining it down a little bit with stuff like this, much more than a regular battery. But I'm a little concerned, especially if we're camping overnight for multiple days. I don't want to wake up in the morning and not be able to start my truck with my wife and baby with me. That's not my idea of a good time. The other issue that I found more specifically with the 4Runner here is that in order for this to have power, the ignition has to be switched on for this 12-volt port back here, which is kind of annoying, which it means that you have to leave your ignition on while you're camping, so certainly not ideal. Now, lucky for me, the kind folks at Bluetti here have sent me their new power station. This is the AC200L, I believe, and it pumps out like 2,400 watts or something crazy. Today I'm just going to be unboxing this thing and kind of playing around with it, getting it set up in here to see how it's going to work and sort of playing things out back here a little bit more. Not really camping season just yet for us, so this is kind of just a dry run to see what we're dealing with here. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed and take a look at what we got. Okay, there she is, folks, and this is so cool. I'm kind of geeking out here. Forgive me for those of you that are like veterans that are used to living off the grid and doing tons of camping and overlanding and stuff. I've never had something like this before. This is really cool. It's about 60 pounds, and luckily it's got these nice grab handles on it. It makes it a little bit easier to maneuver, but so it came with a few cables here, and for starters, this is our charging cable. We can plug it into a power outlet at the house. I'm going to plug this in and give it a full charge before I use it on anything. This, I believe, this is for hooking up solar panels, because you can actually charge this thing up using solar panels if you want to set yourself up for a long period of time and use the old sun power to charge it back up. That's what this is for. And then this is just obviously a 12-volt charging cable, so in the event that I do run this thing down, I can always plug it in here when I'm on the road traveling to our next destination or something, and while the engine is running, it'll charge this thing back up just like it's been running this fridge. So let's take a look at what all we've got here. Starting on the side, so these are all of your inputs here. This is all of your different ways of charging it up, and this is a battery expansion, I guess, in case you have an external battery to add to it. This circuit protector, I'm assuming that's like a breaker. You pop that if you got a problem. And then on the front here, this is where all of our outputs are. And so for starters, we've got our 12-volt cigarette lighter outlet here. We've got another thing here. I'm not sure what that one's for. It says 48-volt. We've got our USBs here. So we've got two USB-As in the center. This is for charging your phones and your smaller devices and stuff like that. And we've got a USB-C on each side here. And these are all just like your household plugs. We got 4 of these, and then we got a big boy right here. All right, so I got this thing plugged in and charging right now, and I'm gonna keep on playing around with this, playing with the menus and stuff. I wanna learn how it kind of works a little bit. All right, guys, check this out. I've been playing around with the Bluetti here a little bit, and I've got some stuff plugged into it. So I'm running the fridge, I'm charging my computer, and I've got my phone charging here as well. And this is not even breaking a sweat so far. And of course, like the electronics, charging them is not that big of a deal. But these fridges, they recommend that if you're heading out on a camping trip or something, you want to cool this off first. You're supposed to plug it in at your house and get it cooled off first, then move it into your vehicle and allow it to like maintain that temperature instead of bringing it from room temperature all the way down. Well, I just took this thing and plugged it into the Bluetti, and I even ran it at the maximum power setting here. And I've been running this little kind of test experiment here for maybe like 45 minutes or something like that. And it cooled both the fridge side, and this one has a split. This is the freezer side. I've got this side down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit, and it cooled it all the way down while doing this other stuff. And check it out. This thing is still at 96% charge. So it's really not even breaking a sweat here at all. But I'm curious. Let's what else can I plug into this thing? Let's grab one of these car polishers and let's plug this in. See, can we polish a car from the back of our truck? Let's find out. All right, as you can tell, not much of an electronics guy. I'm basically just plugging crap into this thing to see if it can cut it. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, no problem. That sounds like full power, and yeah, we're still at 96%. But so that's pretty cool. I think this is definitely not an in-depth test or anything. I'm gonna have to take this thing camping and get sort of a real-world feel for it. But for now, this is just kind of an unboxing video. I wanted to see what it's like and how you use it. Let's go ahead. Actually, let's use the computer that we have plugged in right now. And I'll show you guys some of the specs on this thing if I haven't already stated it. So this is their Amazon product listing. This is comparing to their outgoing model here. So we're looking at 2400 watts AC output. This has a 5-year warranty on it, which is pretty cool. It looks like to wall charge it, it's right around an hour from, I guess, completely dead. And then you can also charge these things up with solar panels, which I believe they also sell themselves. You can get like a whole kit from them if you've got deep pockets. And if you're going to charge it with a solar panel, it looks like it's about 2 hours to charge it up with that, which that would be a game changer, I would think, for camping and living off the grid and stuff. To be able to run this thing down and be able to charge it back up while you're kind of in the field would be awesome. It's also got, they call it a powerlifting mode, which boosts it up to 3600 watts, which is definitely no joke. And it's got an app too. I kind of played around with it. I'm not sure, like it's a Bluetooth and Wi-Fi app. I guess it's cool. I just don't really know what you would need to use it for because you can control everything on this, on this main kind of LCD panel here, as far as I know. But if you want to be able to keep tabs on it from your phone, if you're kind of away from your vehicle or something, I guess that could be beneficial. Now, I believe at the time that this video goes live, these things will be available. These will be out. Here in Canada, they're selling for, I think, $18.99. And on this Amazon listing, it shows $24.99. But if you look closer, there's a coupon for $600 off. So, but if you're interested, go ahead and check out the Bluetti website and take a look at these things. I think this could be a really good product if you have the money to spend and you're doing a lot of camping and a lot of living out of your vehicle. Or even just as a backup, you know, the power goes out at your house or something. This isn't quite a generator, but it's definitely going to help you out with a little bit of a power source while the power company works on your house. By the way, guys, these Set Power fridges, obviously you've seen these on the channel before. I've got a discount code for these for you as well, and I believe the discount has gone up for this year. I'll have to double check, but if you're interested in getting one of these guys, make sure you hit the link in the description. I think this is actually a pretty neat setup if you ask me. If you're going to be out in the sticks and you want to be able to have some creature comforts with you, I like it. So I only refer stuff to you that I think is cool and I think is worth buying. And so far, again, I haven't done much testing with this. I haven't been out camping with it just yet, but so far it seems like a cool item. You can hear the fridge just turn back on again. And yeah, everything is working great. 96% still. Pretty cool. Anyways, thought you guys would find this interesting, and I'll catch you on the next video. See ya. By the way, guys, I'm going to be at the Canadian International Auto Show in Toronto next week, and I'm going straight to the Toyota booth. I want to see that new Land Cruiser and the new Tacoma. But let me know what you want to see coverage of. If you guys do want to check out some of the stuff there, you don't have a chance to go, I'm going to be there on Media Day, and go ahead and comment down below if there's some stuff that you want to check out, you want me to post a video of. I'm going to have probably an article on the website, but for sure a video here on YouTube. Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one.